In September 2019, I returned from Nottingham to Singapore. And from having everything, peace, friends that I loved, a place that I come to call home, I lost everything. And in that loss, not knowing how to deal with it, I started eating to cope. I started stuffing myself with biscuits, chocolates, cakes, everything I could get my hands on, I stuffed it into my mouth. And from the weight of 60 kilograms, I grew by 8 kilograms in the span of a single month. From the fit me, I became fat. And from that day, in October 2019, I started trying every single thing I could do to get fitter. I got a coach. I went to the gym 5 times a week. I weighed myself every single morning. I tracked my calories. I weighed my food. I cooked myself. But nothing seemed to change. Today, that might be you today. You have tried every single thing in your attempt to lose weight, to be fitter, to grow bigger muscles, but nothing ever seems to change. And you find yourself asking the question, why? Why doesn't anything happen? Whilst I might not fully understand where you are in your particular fitness journey, I want to tell you that I've been there too. I've been there too. I cannot fully understand the frustration you have or the emotions that you have, but the journey is shared. We've all been there. We step on the scales each and every day and you wonder, oh my gosh, why isn't this changing? Is there something wrong with the scales? Or you wonder why your fats don't seem to be going down. And every day you tap your tummy and you wonder, oh my gosh, why isn't anything changing? Or you wonder, is the coach just cheating you of your money? Is he really that effective? Well, today, you might be looking for something different. Today we start with 2 simple questions. How do you not only spark change, but how do you sustain change? How do you not only spark change, but how do you sustain change? How do you not only spark the fitness that you want, but you sustain it? The second question is, how do you have what you need and not only what you want? Because today you might want this particular weight or this particular physique, but you might be missing out on what you truly need. So today, I want to share with you how the fitness industry today might be getting things wrong. Here are 2 ways they are getting things wrong. There are 2 ways the fitness industry is getting things wrong. The first way is that often there is a unilateral focus on the physical aspect of fitness without looking at the other aspects of fitness. What I mean is this: very often fitness gurus out there tell you about the physical actions or exercises that you need to take in order to be fitter. Or they talk about the diet that you need to have in order to be less fat. This unilateral focus on physique and the physical aspects of fitness discounts the other aspects of fitness, like what happens in your mind or what happens in your soul, that also determine your motivation to want to be fitter. A better way is to look at it as a 3D focus to fitness. There is the body, the physical aspect, the mind, the mental aspect, and importantly, the spiritual aspect, or feeling like you are connected to something bigger than yourself. Well, why is this important? Well, we all know the bodily aspects that are important and why they are. But let's look at the mental aspects. Why are you even bothering to get fit? Is it driven by love or fear? Today, look at your motivation to get fit. Is it because you are scared of people calling you fat? Or is it because you truly love yourself? Then beyond just looking at the psychological aspects, it's also looking at the processes that lead you to being fitter. Because we all know that it's not just about taking another course or another app. It is also about even doing it, isn't it? Because the best intentions do not lead to implementation. It is action that leads to implementation and to results. So looking at the psychological habits that lead you to actually succeed in your fitness journey also matter. The other aspect we know is the spiritual aspect. And some of you might not be religious, but spiritual aspect is just about thinking about something bigger than just yourself. Today you might be very interested in self-development, but I want to ask you the question, why are you so interested in it? Is it because you accept yourself, or is it because you think that you are lacking in some way, and that's why you feel like you need to actually work harder on yourself? Well, if you think about fitness in terms of the contribution that you can make to a larger community bigger than yourself, if you think more about the contribution that you can make to the community, then fitness no longer becomes about me, myself, and I, but it becomes about all of us. It becomes about the community, or what is outside you, rather than what is within you. The other aspect the fitness industry often ignores is about the need for relationship. Early on we asked, how do you sustain change, not only spark change? And you and I know that the fitness journey can be very, very lonely. Because the truth is that you can do all these group classes on there. You can do yoga, spin classes, but it doesn't look as cool as going to the gym, lifting weights, and crushing those weights. There's something about being alone that is attractive in the fitness journey, especially for men. But today, let's look at another conception of fitness, where fitness becomes about a three-dimensional relationship, not just with your coach, but also with other community members, and also, more importantly, with yourself. How does this go? Well, with a relationship with a coach, someone who is better than you, you get real examples and tips and feedback about how you can improve in your fitness journey. With others in the same community, equally vested in their fitness journey, you get people who are walking with you along this journey. Lastly, within yourself, you get to know the habits that lead to greater success beyond fitness. You get to know how to accept and to forgive yourself. And most importantly, you get to learn how to love yourself. Well, today that's why we are doing this. Because today we are not only just building another fitness Facebook group, We're not just building another quick fix to your fitness troubles. We are not here promising 6 packs in 6 days. If today you're here for something quick, if today you're here for something fast, if today you're here for something cheap, then you don't have to continue. Because we don't promise things fast, but we promise sustained change. We promise you relationship. We promise you a community. Today we are building a village. And this village starts from 3 distinct pillars. Firstly, there are the live calls. You get a call with a coach that will be able to bring you slowly towards your goals. The coach gives you feedback on what you've done well and what you've done wrongly. And more importantly, this coach doesn't only just come from the fitness industry, but also comes from the emotional aspect of things. Someone who's trained in looking at things outside of what is seen to what is unseen, to what is internal, not just what is external. Then we have the community calls. You will get calls with other community members that share about their challenges, and these calls will be answered. We believe this online community is not just a Facebook group, will help you to bring your questions, get them answered, and to feel that you are progressing together as part of a community. Lastly, you'll get online courses that focus not just on the things that you do in fitness, but also the processes that lead to greater fitness. Because you and I know fitness is not just about fitness, is it? Fitness is not just about being a better looking human. Fitness is about being a better human, a better you. When you are fit, you don't just look fitter externally, but it pervades into every aspect of your life, your relationships, your fun, your work, your life. And all these things are equally as important as your physical fitness. Now, in closing, I want to share the story of how I transformed my life over COVID. You see, COVID hit all of us in Singapore in April 2020. And in a single moment, all of us were shut down. I thought that was the end of my fitness journey. 5 times a week, our gym was stopped, could no longer swim. I thought that surrounded with food, I would grow even fatter. But I was wrong. I actually lost a total of 14 kg over 5 months during COVID. Now that might sound surprising, but if I look back, it wasn't. It was because I focused on different relationships. Firstly, I focused on getting a community of people who are equally vested in my fitness journey. But more importantly, focused on the relationship with myself and started to accept myself for who I am, whether I was fat or whether I was fit. I also got people, a coach, to help me to craft a regime that worked. Now you might look at me and you might wonder, well, is this guy just out to sell me some snake oil? Is he another snake oil salesman trying to get my money? Well, you might think that way. But today, for us, physical fitness is not just about fitness. We've said that many times. And I'll say it again. We're not here in the business of creating better looking people, fitter people, not fatter people. We're here to help you to be the best human being that you can. And we believe that fitness is one of the ways in to help you to build a better you for a better legacy.